My name is Mbali Nhlapo, and I'm a housekeeper.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Standard Stories. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to hammer the subscribe button so that you can stay up to date. Turn on notifications so that you know when the up-to-date is up to date. And give the like button some love, because too many YouTubers abuse their like button and tell you to hurt it. I'm going to tell you to love the like button. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. We really appreciate your support. We love you, we treasure you. And yeah, I can just thank you so much. So let's get into it. This week has been kind of exciting. We've moved into our own place, which is really cool. We told you about that last week. And so I'm gonna show you guys around the outside of the place this week. Mostly the outside, because inside's still a bit of a mess from the move. And we want to clean it up so that it looks really nice for you guys before we show everything. And so yeah, you will notice different wall behind me. This is technically the kitchen wall with the kitchen window, so maybe you can get a little sneak peek into the kitchen there. Looks a bit of a mess. I've been cooking lunch, as you would have seen in the intro to this video. So before we do the tour, let's chat about what's been happening and what is happening. So Stacy has started working this week. It was her first day yesterday, and it's a new chapter for us. And so she started working. I can't start working because I have to improve my language skills for one. A lot of the places would like me to be able to speak both Portuguese and Spanish, at least to a certain extent. And obviously we have to wait for my permanent residency to be finalized, because legally they can't hire me until I have a visa or a permission to be in the country that allows me to work and earn an income. So we're waiting for that. That should be done very soon, which is very exciting. And until then, I'll continue to work with some of the farmers, help them out, and then, well, as you saw, take care of the house. So while Stacy is at work, I normally prepare lunch, because at 11:30 they get off work here, and then I'll normally walk over, because the cool thing is the store where she works is walking distance from where we stay. So I'll walk over at 11:30, pick her up, and we'll walk home together. We'll have lunch. Stores and most businesses here are closed from 11:30 until 2 o'clock. So she'll eat, she'll lie down, take a bit of a nap, because obviously she's been working, she's tired. And then, yeah, I'll walk her back, and then I'll come home and carry on. I clean the house now as best I can. I don't know if I'm the best house cleaner. Help out with laundry and just kind of do my best to make her life easy until I can get a job as well, and then help them a bigger level. I'm still teaching, so I have 2 classes on a Wednesday, 2 on a Friday, and so that earns a bit of an income and keeps me busy. And then obviously doing these YouTube videos. So that's why Stacy's not around. If we record this, she's at work while I'm recording. So that's happening. That's a big step in our lives, a massive change. And then also, Stacy had the opportunity to bake this past week or the week before for a lady's baby shower. So Stacy and her sister teamed up. So Stacy made some really nice cupcakes, and her sister made a really beautiful cake for the baby shower, and it was really cool. Her sister is very talented, and as is Stacy. So that was a great opportunity. And then it's been house prep. The house hasn't been inhabited for a couple of months, so it was cleaning. Stacy cleaned the outside of the house recently. We're still organizing the inside, as I did say, and it was moving stuff in. So bed frames. We got a cupboard which needed some work done on it. You can see here, drawers all pulled out all over the place. It needed to be revarnished, so Stacy and her sister did that. There's another table that came with the cupboard that, as you can see in this picture, it has stuff on it, but we recently took it out to replace the bottom and the top, because it was very thin wood, so it was very weak and flimsy. So my brother-in-law, Stacy's sister's husband, came over, so him and I worked on that cupboard for a bit while Stacy and her sister carried on varnishing. And that's kind of been a lot of house prep, moving in. Some of you will know how it is. You gotta get everything in, find a place. Our house isn't very big. That's something you'll see next week. But it's a start. We love it. We're really enjoying having our own space, which is really, really cool. The yard is very big, which is really great for Jack. I just need to cut the grass. We're waiting for some rain that will allow me to do the yard prep that I need to do. And that's the house. That's kind of what we've been up to. We've been moving in. We had the opportunity the other night to have a braai, which is really, really cool. And the meat was delicious. Stacy's parents brought over some meat for us to put into our freezer, which is really a really great blessing. We're not going to go hungry for a while. We've got steaks and chicken and beef strips and all sorts of things. Some of it from ourselves, like we did do some grocery shopping. Some of it was brought, and so we cooked up some of the steaks that our parents brought. Again, really, really good. It's a really great blessing. One of the perks of living in a South American country in a community of farmers is beef is really good here. And we had the braai. Nope, that's it. So that being said, why don't we take a second? I'm going to switch out here and let me show you around the yard. Be right back. Let's get started where I left off. I'm standing in pretty much the same spot where I was just recording, and just basically flipped the camera over and picked it up. There's our front gate, really cool, quite nice. I have to do some work on that. It doesn't open all the way, but it opens enough to let the car in, which is great. That's kind of what we need. And there's the yard. It is absolutely huge all the way up until that wall that you see. That is our space, which is really great. It's nice and shady, which is really important here when we're averaging like 40 degrees like a day. And lots of trees, lots of shade, lots of space. There used to be a volleyball court back there, like a net. We're maybe going to put that back at some point. We just need to get a net. And yeah, that's the yard. That's kind of, I'm just going to go around here. There we were having a braai earlier. I need to pick that stuff up and move it over. And our well, it's pretty standard to have a well here. Most houses do, collects rainwater, and then that's kind of how you do your house. So maybe well isn't the right word. It's a water tank, underground water tank, pump. So interesting fact, a lot of the properties in this area used to be a farm, or like that belonged to the community. And so that is a slaughterhouse. So that's where they used to slaughter cattle. It's now just kind of a storage house. We put a lot of our stuff, like, like tools and things like that we can't use. There's the cabinet that we're still busy fixing up. I need to get that done. There's Jack. Jack. There's Jack. Youngish. Yeah, okay. Yeah, come. And there's an old fireplace that we're not going to use because it's missing its entire bottom. Some planters. So there's a lot of really nice space to work with. Here's where we park the cars. It's a really beautiful house that we've been super blessed with. A lot of it is under the roof. There's a nice stoop area, like porch area for sitting, so we can really just sit outside and enjoy the day together, drink lots of tereré. And yeah, let me take a walk out and then I will show you the front view of the house. There's the house. That's the front view, that's the stoop, that's the porch, and yeah, that's kind of our house. So yeah, sorry, brief moment of weirdness. That's our house. This is what we're gonna call home for a little while, and my hair is all over the place because it's very windy. And thank you so much for watching, I guess. I think there's not much more to be said. Stacy's working. I'm waiting for my chance to work, so house husband for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, show the channel some love, and yeah, tell your friends. Bye bye, Jack. Bye bye.